providing seniors and their caregivers with the information and resources they need. This is Utah Senior Solutions on Talk Radio 105.7 FM, 570 AM.
Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Rowley, host of Senior Solutions Utah Radio. You're listening to Talk Radio 105.7 FM, 570 AM. And I'm here with the producer, Dennis Rowley. We're talking about seniors and solutions for the seniors in your life.
But one of the things that that I've found out over the last year in going out and doing a lot of this research, the number one concern of seniors nationwide is, first of all, running out of money, and the second concern is actually dying in that nursing home or wasting away in that nursing home that your aunt or your mother or your grandma died in. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about today is kind of a combination of both of those. We have had a lot of good response talking with Jenny Fry from Burchcreek Home Care and Hospice, and Jenny has agreed to kindly come on in a little bit and talk a little bit about private pay care. Are you there, Jenny?
I am. How are you today?
Doing well. So when we talked a little bit about this, you said that there are ways where you can make private pay available, right?
Yes, there's lots of different ways that private pay can work for you. We have a couple of different programs, which obviously one would be out of pocket, but we have some contracts with the Department of Aging through Davis County, and then we have a contract with Weber County Department of Aging also, which will actually help pay for some of these costs for services that are not qualified under Medicare payment for home care or hospice. And so, and they also have what's called the Medicaid waiver program, and we'd love to expand a little bit on what what they offer for those things.
Okay, now a lot of people honestly are very confused between Medicare and Medicaid. Can you give us like a quick synopsis of what Medicare is and what Medicaid is?
Okay, Medicare is available when you turn 65 years of age, and you have to sign up for it, but you normally do about the same time that you sign up for your Social Security. And you generally pay a little bit into it in order to get the benefits, but it's a health insurance that is more for the elderly. And then you have Medicaid, which is a state-funded program, and it does have an income and asset limitation on it. So it's for those that maybe can't afford out-of-pocket care, and so that is through the state. You have to apply for it. They will ask for financial records and information, and then they determine if you can qualify for Medicaid. Once you qualify for Medicaid, you have to re-up it every month. It's only on a month-to-month basis. And generally, what happens is you can have both. Elderly can have both the Medicare and the Medicaid services. Medicare will always be your first insurance, and then Medicaid follows. But the biggest difference comes in what they pay for. Medicare will pay for your home care, which would be your rehabilitation, and which is short term, and then your hospice care. But Medicaid, what's nice about the Medicaid program is you can have it longer term. So you may not be getting physical therapy, but Medicaid will help pay for someone to come in and give you a shower every day and help you with your housework and stuff like that. And they'll do that up to 1 hour a day, but once again, it is income related to your income. So,
I'm sorry. When we did the TV segment, we talked about the fact that the way that you do your care, and I want to give you a plug here, is that if for example you get an hour of care a day, you'll split that up, like in a morning and an afternoon, right?
Right, and we do that only on the out of pocket, but what we do is if you don't qualify for Medicaid and you need to pay out of your pocket, we actually do have the lowest rates in the area. Ours are $18 an hour for respite care or homemaking, which could be, some laundry and some grocery shopping. And then $20 an hour for personal care. And that would be for a shower, helping people get dressed. But the biggest difference between us and everybody else is we only have a 30-minute minimum. So if you sign up for us, you can do the 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night, and you're only paying for 1 hour a day. Or you could just do the 30 minutes in the morning, and it's $9. So it's a lot easier to pay for.
When you consider that for a second, if you are taking care of parents, and you have to leave work or you've got to do something different, that's really, that's really inexpensive.
That's amazing for what it would cost you to take time off of work to come and take care of your parents, and also allowing them to kind of have the dignity of having someone, a professional, help take care of them instead of trying to figure it out all by yourself.
Right, and actually that's why we did it, is because we wanted to look at a way that we could keep people home safe for longer. And because a lot of people go into an assisted living just because they need a little help in the morning and a little help at night to get out of bed and go to bed. And that's incredibly expensive if that's all you need an assisted living for. And so that's how we started the 30-minute minimum, because generally it takes about 30 minutes to help somebody get out of bed, get dressed, brush their teeth, and then that way, especially as a caregiver, if you have to go to see your loved one's house, say your mom or dad, and help them get out of bed, get ready, and then you go on to work, it can really make your day frantic on it. At least for me, it would.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of what's nice, is we can go, if they're safe at home all day long, then we help them get up and they can be on their way for the rest of the day. And on the thing about dignity also is, it is hard to have, a child help you use the restroom or take a shower. And, it's uncomfortable for them, and it can be uncomfortable for the child. And so it is nice to have a professional come in and do it. So
that is tremendous. Now, one of the reasons that something that happened with my parents is that my mom, while she was taking care of my dad, didn't know, and she wasn't taking care of him properly. His nutrition was horrible, and there were a lot of other things, and it looked like Dad was going to die, and so he was really willing to sign a power of attorney, and so that was kind of how we got him out of the house and got Mom in a place where she was doing a little bit better. But, having a professional come in and help with some of those things has got to be a big deal.
Right. And all of our, we call them aides, but all of our aides are CNAs. So they are certified nursing assistants. There are companies out there, and they're just trained. They're not certified. And all of our care is provided or supervised by an RN. So the nurse will come out originally and set up a care plan with the family, and so that they can talk about concerns, anything like that. And then you have the nurse that can always back us up.
Well, that would have to give people peace of mind to know that there's somebody that's certified that's coming, not only for the person getting the care, but for
the family. Yeah.
But for the care.
The family.
Yes, the family. Yes, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. But and what's really nice is the communication between our CNAs and our nurse. Our CNAs are our eyes and ears, and they will tell our nurse anything. And at any time that something may not look right, something's going on, the nurse can go back out there and reevaluate them and keep an eye on them. On that same note, we do privately, some people actually just need help setting up a medication planner. And that's where you have your pill box that has all your pills, in the dates and times. And a lot of people, as they get elderly, it's hard to read the medications. They forget, okay, did I take this one already? So then they end up taking two. And so we do actually do that a lot too, is we set up the medication planner so that the patient can take the medications at the right time, the right dose, and the nurses there are at least once a week to make sure everything's going good, checking on them. And so it's kind of just an added security.
That's tremendous, Jenny. Now, how can people reach you?
At our website is www.burchcreek.com, and that's BURCHCREEK.com. And our telephone number is 801-452-6066.
Great. Thank you so much, Jenny. I mean, that to think $9 for a half hour of care, that's phenomenal. Thank you again, Jenny.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you too.
Jenny.
Okay. If you did not get that information for Jenny, you can call us at 844-981-0099, or you can email me at dennis@goldentvutah.com, or you can go to the website, goldentvutah.com. Coming up in our next segment, we're going to address, again, the number one concern of seniors, and that's running out of money. That's coming up in our next segment. You're listening to Senior Solutions Utah Radio.
Talk Radio 105.7 FM, 570 AM, Senior Solutions Utah Radio.